Tamron Hall live at the news desk. Has Sarah Palin gone from the rising star to a fading one? The Alaska governor won't say if she has her sights set on the White House, but her running mate, or former running mate, Senator John McCain, provided a less than ringing endorsement. Listen to what he said on Meet the Press.
Would you support Palin?
Oh, I'd have to see who the candidates are and what the situation is at the time, but have no doubt of my respect, admiration, and love for Sarah and her family.
Chris Kofinas is a Democratic strategist, and Matt Makoviak is a Republican strategist. Thanks for joining us. So, Matt, I'll ask you, Senator John McCain obviously taking a delicate stand there, but should he have come out stronger for his former running mate, a person that he certainly tried to sell to the American public?
Well, look, John McCain has said nothing but positive things about Sarah Palin throughout the campaign and since. I think that the fact that she's receded a little bit from the national spotlight is by design. She was overexposed. She's now gone back to being governor full-time and addressing the challenges that the state's dealing with. But once 2010, 2011 comes around, I think if she wants to be a presidential contender, she could be one.
But still, the question, should he have come out a little stronger, do you think?
Well, I don't know. Look, McCain's going to have a lot of friends probably in the mix. John Huntsman, the governor of Utah, is a close friend of his. His friend Lindsey Graham may also run. I think it's a long way away.
Okay, Chris, let me ask you this. Scott Murphy is running for Congress. He's trying to get the seat vacated by Kirsten Gillibrand, who's now in the Senate. And on his ad, he's got a picture of, and I'm looking at it here, Rush Limbaugh, former President Bush, and Sarah Palin. And Politico says that this cannot be a good thing about her in the swing districts there. What does this say? I mean, is she now in that group?
Yeah, I think she's become a bit of not only a punchline of her own making, but also I think a very efficient target to mobilize the left. I mean, it's amazing to see just a few months ago, she was a rising star in the Republican Party, and she has fallen so much to the point now where John McCain, her former running mate, basically won't endorse her. I think it's a pretty sad statement. But
is it
again,
a fallen star, though? I mean, has she fallen? I mean, we're looking at a couple of years out for sure.
Let me tell you, in the terms of politics, especially in this day and media age, she's become a verb for failure. I mean, the way she basically has rolled herself or re-rolled herself out and become this kind of running joke instead of just basically disappearing is indicative that she does not have very good handlers.
Speaking of the running joke here, I want to show you something. Kay Bailey Hutchison's political director, Casey Jones, has been promoting this op-ed that was in the Texas newspaper, Texarkana Gazette. Matt, listen to this. This is what they say. Kay Bailey wants to be the governor there, and Sarah Palin endorsed Rick Perry. It says, when it comes down to it, Palin does not know Eskimo from Alamo about Texas government and politics. What's more, she's unlikely to care. If Perry relies too heavily on Palin, he may find himself with a lot of time to watch Russians from her front porch come January 2011. Wow.
Well, Perry decided to have Governor Palin endorse him in a primary for governor 2010. I don't think outside endorsements are going to make a difference in the primary.
Yeah, but tell me about the language. What do you think? They're saying she doesn't know Eskimo from the Alamo.
Well, that's the Texarkana newspaper that said that. Look, I think one thing you should remember about Governor Palin is she's headlining the biggest fundraiser of the year in June for Republicans, for Senate candidates and House candidates. So I think she's doing the right thing in terms of going back home, doing her day job, but also keeping a profile on the national stage when the time merits it.